Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. As you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be me recreating Kim Kardashian's 5-minute tutorial where she's doing like her own makeup using her KKW contour sticks, and basically that's the only product she uses to do the whole look. So I really wanted to recreate this and kind of put her tips and her tricks to the test and try out her tutorial. But I wanted to do it using more affordable like contouring options. So right here with me I have the Wet n Wild makeup sticks, and we're going to be using these today to recreate Kim Kardashian's look but using more inexpensive options. Now these are from Wet n Wild right here, and I have these three that I'm going to be using today: the contour stick, the conceal stick, and the highlight stick. Now in Kim Kardashian's like kit, she has like a double-ended contour stick with a lighter and darker shade. Wet n Wild does have more shades in the contour stick, so if you need a darker, lighter shade, you can definitely go get one. And then in the other makeup stick, there is a matte highlight stick and a like shimmery highlight stick, so that's what I'm going to be using these two today for, the conceal stick and the highlight stick. I did do a review on these Wet n Wild products right here. I'll link that video down below for you guys to watch. So I just wanted to show you guys how you can get the same look Kim Kardashian showed using a more inexpensive option. If you don't want to spend that much money on Kim Kardashian's contour kit, you can definitely go the more inexpensive route. These are around $5 each. So I don't have the Kim Kardashian contour kits, so I'm not entailing that these are a dupe by any means, because I have not tried her product. I can't say that these are a dupe, but so far I love these makeup sticks from Wet n Wild, and they're around $5 each, and I think they blend well and they have such a good formula on them that I really wanted to see how I can get the same look she did using a more inexpensive option. So let's just get into the video. So I am playing her video right in front of me so I can kind of see how she's applying the makeup, and then I'm going to do it that same way. I do already have a very light layer of foundation on, and then I just filled in my brows. But other than that, I don't have anything else on my skin. So the first thing she does is takes like the conceal side of her contour kit. So I'm going to be using this conceal stick from Wet n Wild. So she kind of puts it right here, this area, her forehead, on her nose. So she's just kind of highlighting with this. So this is kind of what she did. She takes the contour shade and goes right on the nose. I'm going to go in with a light hand. And then she also takes it right underneath the nose. She says that gives you the appearance of a shorter nose. And then she takes the contour stick and kind of just goes down her cheek, she said, you know, to contour, and I saw that she kind of went up as well. And then she says she goes right along her hairline. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And then she says she also likes to put it on her forehead for the appearance of like a short forehead. And then she basically explains her theory of going in like a 3 motion. So she just takes it and goes in the 3 right along that jawline. I've seen this theory before, and I think it's a really great tip for contouring because especially if you're a beginner, that's kind of how you want to place your contour, in that 3 motion. So then her like contour kit comes with a double-ended like brush. One side has like a flat top blending brush, and then the other has a sponge. So I'm actually going to use this brush right here. This is from Wet n Wild, and this is their flat top kabuki brush. Now this one is a little bigger than what she's showing, but I feel like it has that same like kind of shape. So this is what I'm going to use, and she basically says she blends out the contour on her forehead first. And she basically says she blends it into the hairline, like so. She kind of goes in that like circular motion, so that's what I'm going to do as well. And again, right into like the ear and hairline. And then she says once she's kind of blended out the dark color, she'll take the brush and kind of go down the nose to blend that nose contour out. And then she takes it right into her crease, kind of, right under the brow. My brush is a little bigger than hers, so it's kind of harder to do, but honestly, it still kind of gives that same appearance. I actually really like this brush for blending out these products. And then she kind of, I see that she's kind of like pulling her hair back too. So I'm going to kind of do that to make sure it gets into the hairline, because you don't want that like difference in color. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques little sponge here, and I'm just going to be focusing on this area right here just to kind of mimic the sponge she's using. And then she says she likes to wet her sponge, so I'm just going to take some MAC Fix Plus and just spray that. And then she kind of does this. I don't know, like pushing the product in or something, but... And then she says she likes to go in and blend the highlight under the eyes. And then she says she'll even sometimes take her fingers just to like pat it out and even it out. And then she says to kind of even everything out, she'll take the Access product on the brush that she used to contour with. And then she just kind of goes over everything just to even it out. And then she's kind of going just to blend everything out. Okay, and then this is the part I find very, very interesting. She actually takes the contour stick and she kind of uses it as a lip liner. So and obviously my stick is a little more chubby, but I'm just kind of rolling it up and using like this side. And of course I'm kind of going outside my lip to kind of create that shadow that she's creating. And then she kind of filled it in. Now because she's using the dark one on the outside and the lighter one on the inside, I'm going to use the same color and then kind of take a bit of my finger into the conceal just to lighten up the center, because she did use a lighter contour shade on her lips and then a darker around. So then she kind of moves on to her eyes, and she actually takes the contour shade and she goes right under the eyes. I use my finger as she did to kind of blend that out. And she takes the contour up on her lid too, and she kind of just uses this as a crease bronzy shade like that. Using that, blending that out. And then it's time to go into some shimmer, so she takes that shimmer highlight shade and she says she goes down the nose, and she says she goes above the lip. And this trick I found really, really cool. She actually takes the matte highlight and she goes in her waterline. So I'm going to roll mine up a little bit just to get that edge to use. I'm just going to try to get into that waterline. And she'll also go with some shimmer or matte, she said, depending on the mood she's in. Of course I'm going to go shimmer because I love my shimmer. I'm going to go on the brow bone, nose, and on my cupid's bow. And then she takes some of that highlight, like the shimmery one, and she says she just goes on her collarbones and on her shoulders a little bit, which this trick I love. I love highlighting my shoulders and collarbones. And then she just takes the sponge and just slightly pats that out so it's blended. And then she goes back into the shimmer and she just takes a bit and goes right top of her cheekbones, which is something I love to do with highlighter. And then she just takes her sponge and blends that out. And then she says she takes some translucent powder. I'm just going to take my Rimmel Stay Matte right here. And then I'm taking a brush that's very similar to the one she's using. And then I'm just applying it where I usually get a little oily. So she applied it on her forehead, kind of right here. Bum, bum, bum. And this will just kind of lock everything in place. And then she said if she feels like she doesn't have enough color, she'll just take a bit of the bronzer and kind of use it as blush. I guess this is nice if you're not really into the rosy tones. Use my sponge. She kind of uses her fingers as well, so I'm just gonna kind of pat that in with my finger real quick here. So that's all she does when she gets ready in like 5 minutes, just using her contour product. So this is kind of the finished look. I'm going to pop on some mascara because I feel like my eyes look a little bare, and then I'll be right back to talk about the finished look and stuff. Alright, so I just popped on some mascara real quick. I think this turned out pretty good if I say so myself. I think these Wet n Wild contour sticks did an excellent job at kind of recreating the Kim Kardashian look. I really like how this turned out, and definitely I did pick up some tips and tricks from Kim Kardashian herself that I will be kind of incorporating into my own makeup routine. But I think this is a great look if you're just wanting something very simple, very fresh, and that will take you like no time in the morning just using a few products. So I definitely like this, and you know, just using a few products you can get a full face, eye, and lip look that just looks really natural, glowy, and sculpted. So I do like how this turned out. You know, not saying to not get Kim Kardashian's contour kits. I've heard really great things about them, but if you just can't afford to spend $50 on a contour kit, just know that there are cheaper alternatives out there, and you can get a very similar look to Kim's using a cheaper alternative like the Wet n Wild makeup sticks. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.